again. Good morning, everyone. So you are all once again welcome to the second edition of the Junior Science and Maths Quiz Competition. This is a wonderful contest. This morning, we want to show our appreciation to our Vice Chancellor, Professor Mrs. Rita Akosia-Dixon, to our Provost, Professor Leonard Amekuji of the College of Science, and to our Chairman of the Junior Science and Maths Quiz Competition, Professor Perko. Thank you so much for this contest. Thank you so much for designing this Science and Maths Quiz for junior high schools. This morning, we want to thank all our head teachers who are here with us for availing yourselves and your students for this contest. To our proud teachers who have been helping these students navigate the tunnel of learning, we want to say thank you. And to the contestants, thank you for availing yourselves to be trained for this particular contest. All we are saying is that let your intellect shine and let the rolling of brain raise with every passing minute. The high standard of this quiz will bring the toughest contest between the brightest students of the three schools that are represented here. The schools are and represented by SUAME MA JHS. We have State MA Boys. Then SUAME Mixed Experimental JHS. Asem Mixed. Please, let's give it up for our wonderful contestants. So this morning, we are happy to have you, our wonderful audience, to have graced this occasion. Ginger your students on. Yesterday, we had some powerful audience who were ready to say all that they need to say, do all that they could do to motivate their own candidates. So please, let's make this contest a lively one. This quiz comes in 4 different rounds. Every round will come with a specific instruction. So I will not be giving the instructions together. When the round is up, and I'll give you the instructions. So please pay attention when I am talking. At the end of this contest, only 2 schools will move to the next round of the competition. Only 2 schools. So please do your best and pull your weight. Round 1 will give us questions from biology, chemistry, mathematics, physics, and ICT. Round 2 is what we call the fastest finger. Round 3 will be our technology challenge. And round 4 will be drop the clue challenge. So we are in for an exciting contest. Don't be shy, brace up. When you have the question, take your time, discuss with your fellow contestants and give the best of answer. This morning, we also want to appreciate those who have been the weights behind this contest. Few companies and few people have supported us. So this morning, we want to say a very big thank you to ERIDEC Ghana Limited. They are in full collaboration with KNUST, and all that we are seeing is ERIDEC and KNUST. ERIDEC Ghana Limited, thank you so much. Ghana Education Service has also thrown their weights behind us. We are saying thank you. GTP, you can see that yesterday and today your quiz mistresses are looking so beautiful. In fact, we are sweet 16s. And if I tell you some people are 50, you won't believe. But GTP is indeed timeless. Coca-Cola, open to better. Kingdom Books and Stationery is also supporting us. Lux City, we make memories happen. We have Dex Technology, a new beginning for engineers. Fair Green, intelligent business. Mocha Looks for our pure beauty. Fonto Images, we keep memories alive. And we are all going to get good portraits from Fonjo Images after the contest. Then to our media partners, GH1, thank you. Ultimate FM, Focus FM, thank you so much. This morning, to all our media guys around, thank you for being with us. To our audience who have joined us virtual, stay tuned. Keep sharing all this on all your platforms and let us get this contest going. Get people informed that Junior Science and Maths Quiz has come to stay. So at this point, we are going to start with contest 1. Candidates, how are you? You see, I did all that long intro to calm your nerves. So we are moving into the contest. Thank you very much. So this morning, round 1 of our contest, that is contest 1. This round consists of questions in the areas of biology, chemistry, physics, mathematics, and ICT. If you answer your question correctly, you get 3 points. If it is incorrectly answered, it becomes a bonus available to the 2 schools. And this time round, I know you are used to the contest where the bonus is passed on. This time you compete for the bonus. That is why you have your buzzers in front of you. So if the school is not able to answer the question, when the bonus is passed on, any of the 2 schools, the first to ring the buzzer gets the bonus. If you answer the question as a bonus without ringing your buzzer, even if you are right, you get no mark. And when you answer every bonus question, you get 1 mark. Questions that do not demand calculation, you have 15 seconds to answer. And questions that demand calculation, you have 40 seconds to give an answer. So this morning, to all the contestants, I wish you all the best. So my first question will go to Asem Mixed Experimental JHS. What is the function of the ovary in a flower? What is the function of the ovary in a flower? Answer.
It contains seeds.
I think that you have answered the question in part. So I was expecting about 3 answers, so I'll give you 1 out of 3. So the answer is the ovary matures into a fruit, either dry or fleshy, and then closes the seed. So they gave the seed option, but they didn't talk about the fruit. So I give them 1 out of 3. Thank you very much. State Boys MAJHS. State the function of the micropyle in a flower. State the function of the micropyle in a flower.
Water is transported into the eggs during germination.
Give it up for them for 3 points. SUAME, MAJHS. State the function of the sepal of a flower.
It protects the flower in the bud stage.
Correct for 3 points. So, question 2. This time we will start from State Boys MAJHS. Please, this question has a preamble. The preamble goes for all the 3 schools. So kindly take your pen and your papers and write the preamble. If Q, that is the set Q, and the set Q, the members are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 13, and 15. Q, the set Q has members 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 13, 15. And set T, T for teacher, has these elements: 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12. I repeat, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12. Find. So the first question goes to State Boys MAJHS. What is Kill Union T? Kill Union T.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15.
Correct for 3 points. SUAME MAJHS. What is Kill intersection T? Kill intersection T.
Kill intersection T equal 1, 3, 5, 7, 10, and 11.
Correct for 3 points. As a mixed experimental JHS, what is T intersecting Q? T intersecting Q.
1, 3, 5, 7, 10, 11.
Please give it up for Asem mixed experimental JHS. Questions 3. So we start from SUAME MAJHS. This is also a calculation question, so please pay attention. If 21 is to 2x, if 21 is to 2x, equal to 7 is to 12, find x. If 21 is to 2x, equal to 7 is to 12, find the value of x.
S equals to -1 out of 2.
No, the 40 seconds is not up. You have another attempt. Now, bonus question to any of the schools.
X equal to 7 out of 1.
The next, wrong. The next school has a chance to answer. State boys.
252 over 14.
No, please. So the answer is x is equal to 18. X is equal to 18. This is a simple proportion. So you should be able to multiply the 2x by 7, which gives you a 14, and the 21 by a 12 and divide. The answer should be 18. Thank you very much. So we now move on to the major question for Asem mixed experimental JHS. Given that 1 over 2p is equal to 1 over 8, find the value of p. 1 over 2p is equal to 1 over 8. Find the value of p. Bonus for state boys.
P equal to 4. P equal to 4.
Correct for 1 point. State boys MAJHS, your major question. Given that 3 over 2p is equal to 2 over 8, find the value of p. 3 over 2p is equal to 2 over 8, find the value of p.
P equals 6.
Please give it up for them, 3 points. Questions 4. So we are starting from Asem mixed this round. How many elements are in the chemical compound magnesium chloride? How many elements are in the chemical compound magnesium chloride? SUAME MAJHS.
2.
Please, correct for 1 point. So, state boys, MAJHS, your major question. How many elements are in glucose? How many elements are in glucose?
3.
Correct for 3 points. SUAME MAJHS. How many atoms in all are in a molecule of calcium carbonate? How many atoms in all are in a molecule of calcium carbonate?
5.
Correct for 3 points. So for our question 5, I'll give a preamble that goes for all the schools, so please pay attention. In ICT, what is the shortcut for the following commands? In ICT, what is the shortcut for the following commands? State boys MAJHS. What is the shortcut for copy?
Ctrl+C.
Correct for 3 points. SUAME MAJHS. What is the shortcut for cut?
Ctrl+S.
Correct for 3 points. Asem mixed experimental JHS. What is the shortcut for paste?
Ctrl+V.
Correct for 3 points. Question 6. So these questions are true or false. These questions are true or false. So for round 6, we have just true or false. So answer whether the statement is true or false. SUAME MAJHS. Is the statement true or false? All living organisms ingest. All living organisms ingest.
False.
The answer is true. As a mixed experimental JHS, is this statement true or false? All living organisms transpire. False. Wrong for that question. State boys MAJHS. Is this true or false? All plants are autotrophs. All plants are autotrophs. True or false?
True.
False. So we are still on our true or false questions. As a mixed experimental, is this statement true or false? Citric acid is an example of weak organic acid. True or false?
True.
Correct for 3 points. State NA boys JHS. Is this statement true or false? Ammonia is an example of strong organic acid. Ammonia is an example of strong organic acid.
True.
False. So our last question goes to SUAME. Another true or false question. Is HCl an acid or base?
Acid.
Correct for 3 points. So we come to the end of contest 1 for all the schools. We'll take a break and take the scores for contest 1. Then we'll move on to contest 2. So at the end of round 1, this is how the various schools stand. As a mixed experimental JHS, 10 points. State boys and JHS, 16 points. SUAME MAJHS, 13 points. Thank you so much.
Mata Ankuma. Hey, who affect?
Oh, Chaisa.
Now, 2 months so, Jamaica GTP.
Ayo.
Joe. With the mufwa. No beauty in some faded.
Me that say. So when him say GTP there, and one of me this sporty. Now your design is not so there. And you endless. I mean, in Chemuda.
In Chemuda.
Clemento.
Yes.
You know I really like you.
Okay.
But that's your fabric. It doesn't look genuine.
Oh no, your design, GTP design.
GTP put the printed colors be sale. Share. When buying GTP, always check the design number on the label. The same number is printed on the selvage.
I'm a Philippa. But you are coming. Because one I believe you. We are too much. We are genuine.
That's it.
Yeah, we do a chamu be what? The 7 circles of Alape. Jack, shine your eye.
GTP is available in various shops, open market and online at www.buygtp.com.
GTP, timeless.
My first picnic, yay!
Got the diapers?
Check.
Good.
And the baby has an umbrella.
Check.
Good.
Get the baby bowl and spoon.
Good.
Got it.
I love my daddy.
Young Vita?
Yes, what about my young Vita?
Yes, all the flavors: wheat, rice, and maize and wheat.
Yay!
Perfect. Let's go.
What about me? You see your life.
Young Vita, enriched with Nutri-V, contains all the essential vitamins and minerals to help you grow big and strong. Young Vita, a delicious way to grow.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
So we have termed this round 2 as the fastest finger. One question will be read out, and contestants will compete to be the first to answer. Each question carries a score of 4 points. When a contestant is ready to answer, they should press the buzzer before they attempt to answer. Answering before pressing the buzzer will disqualify the school from answering the question. Please listen carefully. Answering before pressing the buzzer will disqualify your school from answering the question. After the buzzer is pressed, the contestant must answer in 3 seconds. If a school gets the answer wrong, the 2 remaining schools get to compete to answer. A wrong answer in this round attracts a penalty of 1 point. Yes, you have squeezed your face. So, if a school gets the answer wrong, the 2 remaining schools get to compete for the answer. A wrong answer in this round attracts a penalty of 1 point. So, contestants, kindly note. So, let's roll. Question 1. A woman deposited an amount of 50,000 Ghana cedis. A woman deposited an amount of 50,000 Ghana cedis at the bank for 2 years at a rate of 20% per annum. At a rate of 20% per annum. Find the simple interest. Find the simple interest. A woman deposited 50,000 Ghana cedis at the bank for 2 years at a rate of 20% per annum. Find the simple interest. SUAME JHS. Correct for 4 points. Question number 2. How many protons are found in Mg2+, magnesium 2+? How many protons are found in magnesium 2+? State boys.
10.
Correct for 4 points. What is the magnitude of the speed of light in vacuum? What is the magnitude of the speed of light in vacuum? SUAME, MAJHS. Please again.
2.5 times 10 raised to the power 8.
Wrong. Any of the 2 schools? Okay, so the questions round is done. The answer is 299,792,458 meters per second, or approximately 3.0 times 10 raised to the power 8. 3.0 times 10 raised to the power 8. Question 4. Simplify. Simplify 2 into brackets u minus v, brackets closed. 2, brackets begin. U minus v, then brackets closed. Another brackets begin. 2u plus 3v, brackets closed. So we have 2 into u minus v, that is the brackets closed. Another bracket starts 2u plus 3v, all over 4u plus 6v, brackets open and closed. 2 into brackets begin u minus v, brackets closed. Then 2u plus 3v, all in brackets. And the whole function all over will be 4u plus 6v, brackets begin and close. SUAME.
2u plus 6v all over 3v.
Wrong. The question is off the table. The answer is u minus v. U minus v. Question 5. Evaluate 25x plus 450. 25x plus 450 less than or equal to 3,000. 25x plus 450 less than or equal to 3,000. State boys.
12. X equals 12.
Wrong. SUAME JHS.
S less than or equal to 12.
No. Asem, do you have any answer for us? The answer is supposed to be x is less than or equal to 102. And it's quite simple. 25x plus 450 less than 3,000. Move the 450 to the other side of the equation. You get 3,000 minus 450, which is 2550 over eventually 25, and that should give you 102. Thank you. Question number 6. What is the chemical symbol for gold? What is the chemical symbol for gold?
Capital A, small u.
State boys.
Capital A, small u.
AU. Correct, for 4 points. Question number 7. What is the electronic configuration of sulfur? The electronic configuration of sulfur. Electronic configuration of sulfur. SUAME JHS.
2A7.
Wrong. State boys.
286.
286 is the correct answer for 3 points. Question number 8, the last question for this round. Please listen carefully. 3s squared. 3s squared, all in brackets, cubed, times 3x squared. 3s squared, all in brackets, cubed, times 3x squared.
Three x raised to the power 12.
Wrong. That was Asem mixed. State boys and men, JHS.
81x to the power 8.
Correct for 3 points. With this, we come to the end of round 2. Please, let's clap for the contestant. Okay, so before we move on to our technology challenge, at the end of round 2, as a mixed experimental JHS had -1. State Boys MA JHS 17. SUAME MA JHS 0.
I'm at the station. Please, can you give me the direction?
Oh, ask anyone.
Okay, madam.
Madam Punchy Peach.
Yes, so far you go Punchy Peach. Coso Road. Now, where is number 4 and Numde Avenue?
Oh, number 4 Numde Avenue. What they call? Front right, sharp left. Miss anyone by the roadside.
Thank you. Hello, please direct me to number 4 and Numde Avenue.
And there, see, go sir. Then you curve. You will see some people there, then you ask them. But anyway, I can drop you.
No, thanks. One fire you go Punchy Peach and give me direction to number 4 Numde Avenue.
Go sir. Thank you.
Please, can you direct me to number 24 Numde Avenue? Go, sir.
Keep going with the goodness of the new Fanny Yogo Punchy Peach. So cool, so good. This advert is FDA approved.
I can take you there. I'm not doing anything.
So we now move on to our technology round. You have a set of questions in front of you, 2 sheets. So one is your activity sheet and one is the answer sheet of your observation. So you have been provided with the following items: a beaker. Do you have substance A? Good. That is good. So this is what you're going to do. You are going to fill the beaker to about 3/4 full with water. Then you add a little of substance A into the beaker and observe carefully what happens for about 2 to 3 minutes. And use your observations to answer questions 1 to 7. Use your observations to answer questions 1 to 7. 8 minutes. So you have to fill the beaker 3/4 full with water, add a little of substance A into the beaker, leave it for about 2 to 3 minutes, and observe what happens. Use your observation to answer the questions that follows. Afterwards, I will take your answer sheets and compare it to what I have here, mark them, and we will try and project your answers on the screen. contestants have presented their write-ups for the various challenges that were given. It was the same. So what I'll do is that I will read the question out, and I'll read the answers for all the 3 schools and the marks awarded. They had a beaker of water. They dropped in a tiny amount of substance A. And after a few seconds, you said all the tiny amounts became a uniform solution. So the first question was, what do you observe after adding A to the water? That was the first question. And State Boys MA JHS, their answer was substance A diffuses into the water. That was for State Boys MA JHS. SUAME MA JHS said the color of the water changed to deep dark violet after adding substance A. And Asem mixed said the substance A was at the bottom of the water, and within a few minutes, it mixes completely with the water. Okay, so from the answer I was expecting for the observation was substance A spreads throughout the water. Substance A spreads throughout the water or mixes with the water. That was the simple answer I was expecting. So, State Boys MA, you said substance A diffuses into the water. Though it was the scientific term, is the right word, so you got your full point, 1, for that statement. And for as a mixed experimental, they said substance A will be at the bottom, and within a few minutes, it mixes completely with the water. So we also give them 1 mark for their answer. Then for SUAME MA, the color of the water changed to deep dark violet after adding the substance. The word I was looking for was evenly distributed, mixes completely. So you score 0 for that answer. So let's move on to question 2. The question 2 said, how do you explain this observation? How do you explain this observation? The expected answer was molecules of A have a higher concentration than water molecules. They are able to break the bonds in the water molecules, move freely in water till the whole liquid gains some concentration. So this was the expected answer. Let's look at what the schools gave us. SUAME MA JHS, how do you explain this observation? When substance A was poured into the water, it moved from a higher concentrated region to a lower concentrated region, thus making some parts deep violet. So they were able to bring us from the higher concentration to the lower concentration, but did not talk about the bonding issues in the water molecule. So I give them 1 mark for that question. Then, as a mixed experimental JHS, how do you explain this observation? The observation was able to occur through diffusion in water. But we were expecting the diffusion rather to be explained. That is from the higher concentration to a lower concentration. So for that one, you score nothing. Then for State Boys, they also said substance A dissolves into the water from a region where it is highly concentrated to a region where it was not concentrated until it was evenly distributed. They also ended it there. They didn't talk about the bonds between the chemical A and that of water. So they also scored 1 mark for that point. So question 3 said, what name is given to this phenomenon? SUAME JHS diffusion in liquids. Correct for 1 point. Asem mixed experimental diffusion. Correct for 1 point. State MA JHS diffusion in liquid. Correct for 1 point. Okay. All right. So for question 1, the marks allocated is 1 mark. Question 2, the mark allocated for the total is 2. And question 3, the mark allocated is 1. So now we have done 4. Thank you very much. So now let's move on to the next. Question 4, define the phenomena in question 3 above. Define the phenomena in question 3 above. So in this regard, we were looking for the definition for diffusion. Okay. And the marks allocated for that is 2. So SUAME JHS said diffusion is the movement of molecules or particles from a high concentrated region to a lower concentrated region. So what I was expecting should have been the first. The movement of molecules or particles from an area of higher concentration to an area of lower concentration, continuing until equilibrium is attained. It's very important. Diffusion happens until equilibrium is attained. So on that note, SUAME scores 1 point because they didn't bring the equilibrium. So let's look at Asem mixed. Diffusion is the movement of molecules from a region of higher concentration to a region of lower concentration. There is no until equilibrium is reached. So they also score 1 point. Then for state MA, diffusion is the movement of molecules from a region of higher concentration to a region of lower concentration until the particles are evenly distributed. So they score 2 points for that. So now let's look at question 5. Question 5 said, what is the name given to substance A? So they were supposed to identify substance A. And the answer is for 1 mark, potassium permanganate. SUAME JHS, potassium permanganate, 1 point. State MA boys, potassium permanganate, 1 point. Asem mixed experimental JHS, potassium permanganate, 1 point. The 6th question. What is the chemical formula of substance A? We are expecting KMNO4. K, capital K. M, capital M. N, small n. Capital O, subscript 4. That is the answer we're expecting. So this is for us a mixed experimental JHS. KMG3. So they score 0. States boys MAJHS, the question was not answered, so they score 0. Then SUAME MAJHS, the question was not answered, they also score 0. So the last question, which carries 2 marks. Name one application of the phenomenon named in question 3. It carries 2 marks. Name one application of the phenomenon named in question 3. And these are some of the options we're looking for. In food coloring, a drop of food coloring in a glass of water colors the whole water through diffusion. When perfume or air freshener, cigarette smoke, or any substance which is strongly scented is produced in one part of a room, expressed to the other part by diffusion. Or in the preparation of tea, when the tea bag is put in the water, the chemical that makes the tea diffuse into the water, producing the all-important beverage. Or D, Oxygen enters the bloodstream through diffusion. Nutrients are also absorbed from the blood by neighboring cells through diffusion. So these are some of the plausible answers we're looking for. So let's read what they have and let's see whether it applies. So the first clue is SUAME JHS. The aroma of food from the kitchen to the living room spreads by diffusion. So correct for 2 marks. I guess the one who answered is always in the living room waiting for the aroma before they will go and say, Mommy, where is my food? Okay, so bees, that is from State Boys. Bees smell the scent of a flower from far away distance by the process of diffusion. So I was thinking through the answer. How? There is something about the flower that needs to be talked about before the diffusion process. So I think the process is still diffusion, but I decided to award just 1 mark to the candidate. Then my last one is Asem mixed experimental JHS. It is applied in our daily homes when washing clothes, and I mark them 0. So at the end of the 3rd round, Asem mixed experimental JHS had 4 points. State Boys MA JHS 7 points. SUAME MA JHS 6 points. Please let's clap for our contestants. Thank you very much, our contestants and our audience, for your patience so far. We are gradually coming to the end of the contest. And this is our last round, one of the most exciting rounds. This is our decoding the clue round. Decoding the clue round. Please listen to the instructions carefully. The question will be read out as a series of clues. If the question is answered correctly on the first clue, the school scores 6 points. So on the first clue, the school scores 6 points. If answered correctly on the second clue, 5 points. A correct answer on the third clue attracts 4 points. On the fourth or subsequent clue is 3 points. 1 clue, 6 points. 2 clues, 5 points. 3 clues, 4 points. 4 clues, 3 points. Contestants are to press their buzzer and wait to be called before attempting to answer the question. Failure to press the buzzer before answering disqualifies you automatically from that question and nullifies your answer even if it is correct. So if you don't press your buzzer and you answer the question, we will ignore, move on to the next school, even if your answer is correct. Contestants, are you ready? Riddle 1. I am a passive property. I am a passive property. I resist any attempt to move a body or, if it is already moving, to change the magnitude or direction of its velocity. A moving body continues to move, not due to me, but rather due to the lack of a force to slow it down, change its course or accelerate it. I hate force because they oppose my instruction. I cause passengers in a vehicle to jerk forward immediately when brakes are applied in the direction of the vehicle. Asem mixed.
Pressure.
Wrong. State boys.
Frictional force.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Centrifugal force.
Wrong. The answer is inertia. Inertia. I think the commonest examples our teachers always gave us was the moving car. As soon as the brakes are slammed, what makes you jerk forward? Then you realize it's inertia. Okay, riddle number 2. All living things are made up by me. I am made up of proteins and organelles. I have so many state boys.
Cells.
Correct for 6. So since they answered the question on the second clue, they get 5 points. State boys. Riddle number 3. I am a 2-digit number between 1 and 100. Both of my digits are prime. I am an even number. My first digit exceeds the second digit by 5. Asem mixed.
72.
Correct for... So I think it was given on the 4th clue. So they get 3 for their marks. So for Asem mixed, 3 points. That was the riddle number 3. Riddle number 4. I am a scalar quantity. I am measured in joules because I have energy. Molecules that vibrate have me. Still thinking of who I am? I am the energy in moving objects. SUAME, JHS.
Kinetic energy.
Kinetic energy it is. We will still want to acknowledge our sponsors. Once again, I want to say thank you so much to GTP, timeless as they are. Coca-Cola, open to better. Kingdom Books and Stationery. Lock City, we make memories together. Dex Technology Limited, a new beginning for engineers. Fair Green, intelligent business solutions. Focal Loop, pure beauty. Photo images, we keep memories alive. To our media partners, GH1 TV, Ultimate FM, Focus FM. I want to say thank you so much. A big thank you to our KNUST, ERIDEC Ghana Limited and Ghana Education Service for making all this possible. We should all remember that as a context, the 2 best performing schools automatically qualifies for the next round of the contest. Wow, please let us give it up for our contestants once again. Thank you so much. Thank you. SUAME MAJHS, State Boys MAJHS, and Asem Mixed Experimental JHS. You've all fought well, you've done so well, you've done your best. At the end of the day, this is a competition. But know that you did your best. Even if you don't move on to the next round, remember that you represented your school to your best, and they are so proud of you, and we are all proud of you. So at the end of the contest, These are the results. SUAME MA JHS, round 1 had 30, round 2 had 0, round 3 had 6, round 4 had 3. So their total score was 22. State MA Boys JHS, round 1 had 16, round 2 had 10, round 3 had 7, round 4 had 5, with a total score of 38. Asem mixed experimental JHS, 10 for round 1, -1 for round 2, 4 for round 3, and 3 for round 4. The total of 16. So at the end of this contest, we have State Boys MA JHS coming first with a total mark of 38, and SUAME MA JHS coming second with a total mark of 22, and Asem Mixed coming third with a total mark of 16. At this point, this implies that the two schools who have qualified for the next round will be State Boys MA JHS and SUAME MA JHS. To Asem Mixed, we are saying that better luck next time. Thank you so much, our fabulous audience. You've been wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much.